today's video, we are going to be making brookie cookies. It's already melting pretty fast. Whoa. We're getting somewhere. Just mix it together. But they look so good. We're gonna try in 3, 2, 1. What is up, you guys? Abby here. Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we are going to be making brookie cookies. Now, if you guys don't know what a brookie cookie is, it's literally just a brownie and a chocolate chip cookie mixed combined. It's literally in the name, brookie cookie. But I was swiping through Instagram Reels the other day and I was craving something with chocolate. Actually, I don't really like chocolate. I actually don't like chocolate, but something this time made me realize that I needed something with chocolate. Probably because I was on my period. I saw this video and I just had to make these cookies. So I'll roll the video for you guys to see. Now that you saw the video, shout out to the person who made the video. This is their username right here. So they have other recipes too. They look delicious. I've actually made their cookies before. It was the New York style chocolate chip cookies. They came out, I just felt like I did something wrong because I ended up putting more time into like the oven. So that's why they came out crunchy. That was my part. But today we're not going to add no more time. We're just going to leave it how the recipe says. But I wrote everything down from the ingredients to how to prepare everything. We're going to get straight to the point. So the first part we're going to do is the brownie layer. And how we do that, it says preheat the oven. We're not preheating the oven until I'm done doing all this stuff because I know it's going to take me an hour to just do all this stuff. So it says for the dry batter, in a bowl combine all-purpose flour, salt, and baking powder. Mix until combined. You're going to be needing a bowl. Why is my paper wet? You guys see this? We need 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. Where's my flour? I'm gonna get all my measurements. Without my measurements, I'm nothing. So I don't have 3/4 cups, but I do have a 1/2 cup and a 1/4 cup. So a 1/2 cup and a 1/4 cup. You know, when you're good at math, you just know how to do your fractions, your measurements. Right here. And a 1/2. Okay, and that is okay. We need salt. How much salt do we need here? We need a pinch of salt. That's probably the easiest part of the whole thing. Okay, that's a pinch of salt. We need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Honestly, I feel like baking is really easy if you know what you're doing. Like anyone could do baking. So we're gonna need 2 of these because this is a 1/2. I said this a lot of times, but 1/2 plus 1/2 makes a whole. Then it says we need to mix it and then set it aside. Let's get a fork and mix it. I was gonna mix it with a fork, but it's gonna scratch the plate, so we'll just use this. It smells like flour, so we're just gonna put this right there. Step number 2 is to make the wet batter. We need to melt butter in a pan on medium-low heat. Okay, so basically we need a pan. So it said medium heat. So basically you need to keep mixing it until it turns golden brown. Okay, but question is, how much butter do we need? We need 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I need a knife. Okay, right here's the butter. We're just gonna put it on the pan. I gotta mix it before it melts and burns. Wait, can butter burn if you're like putting it on the pan? That's like a serious question. We just gotta mix it. It's already melting pretty fast. But for 6 to 8 minutes, so basically at 6:50, we'll stop mixing it. I honestly don't understand what's the point of this. This better not start jumping on me because of else. I'm gonna start like shielding over here. Well, I guess I'll just do a time lapse and then catch you guys up once I'm done. is basically, what does this say? Golden brown. I mean, it looks black, but that's okay. So it says we need to add this into a bowl. So we're just gonna add it in here. Hopefully I don't burn myself because this is like extremely hot. Okay. Okay, so we need to add, where's that powder? This cacao powder, specifically unsweetened. How much do we need of this? Cacao, why do I say cacao? We need 4 tablespoons of this. It smells pretty good. And that's 4. I'm such a pro at this. Okay, what else? We need oil. How much oil? We need 2 tablespoons of oil. Just give it a sec. Just give it a sec. 1. Whoa. Okay. And 2. Then we need vanilla. So it did say to use vanilla paste, but it was a little pricey. But they did say vanilla extract does work. So we need 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. But maybe next time I do like a baking video, I'll actually get vanilla paste. Because it'll probably taste like a lot better. Like there'll probably be a big difference. They didn't have this brand because it ran out, so I had to get this one, but it's still the same. We need 1/4 cup. Oh, and these are the mini ones because they didn't have like the other ones, like I said. So we gotta work with what we got. What if the chocolate melts? Because the butter's like pretty hot. Okay. Boom. And then it says mix until smooth, set aside to cool. Oh, the chocolate is melting. I think that's the whole point though, to the for the chocolate to melt. Okay. We're getting somewhere. It smells pretty good. Okay. It looks fantastic. Okay, what is the next step? In a separate bowl, we need another bowl. We need eggs, brown sugar, and then mix it until it dissolves, and then add sugar. We need 2 large eggs. Where am I? Oh, I'm about to say where my eggs go. They're literally right here. 1. There's like hair on the table. If there's a hair in the cookie, we know why. Okay, and egg just got all over me. We need 1/4 cup of brown sugar. So that's all we need. Okay, not too much, not too much. Then we just gotta mix it. You see that stir movement? You see that wrist, the flick of the wrist? You know, I used to play basketball, so I was like, you know, balling up. It's like that wrist knows how to flick that wrist, if you know what I'm trying to say. Now we gotta add sugar. We need 1/2 cup of sugar. So I have cane sugar, not like the actual granulated sugar. So hopefully this turns out good still. It's a lot of sugar, but whatever the recipe says, I guess. This looks really cool though. You guys see this? That looks pretty well combined to me. So we add the brown butter mixture, and we add it to the egg mixture. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, that smells very chocolatey. Then we gotta mix this together. Mix until it is well combined. Oh, faster. So add this in here. That is amazing. I've never seen something pour so satisfying before. I don't know how to explain it. How much milk chocolate chips do we need? We need 3/4 cups of milk chocolate chips. Boom. Okay, we're just gonna mix this all together. Whoa. This looks insane. Thumbnail. Okay. Then after this, once we're done mixing, that's the end of the brownie part. We just gotta make the cookie dough part, and then we can start putting it in the oven. Put this to the side, so we'll put it over here. The brownie part is done. Now we gotta do the cookie parts. For the cookie parts, we need a bowl, another bowl. You know what they say, a bowl keeps the doctor away. A bowl keeps the baker away. Okay, we need 1 1/4 cup. You and me together, we make it forever. We gotta turn the road to the dance floor to terminate. Okay. We need 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Boom. We need just a pinch of salt. Okay, that's a pinch of salt. Mix and set aside. We're setting a lot of stuff aside. Just gotta mix that. Okay, then we gotta make the wet batter in the mixing bowl. Okay, we need another bowl. We're gonna use this ginormous scramble bowl. 1/2 cup of unsalted butter. So 8 tablespoons equals to 1/2 cup of melted butter. Oh, that whole stick of butter is crazy. Okay, I need brown sugar. We need 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Boom. Oh, it's fully melted. Perfect. We just gotta add this in here. Oh yeah. We need 1/3 cup of white sugar. Boom. Okay. Mix to combine. Look how good it's turning out. So we just need 1 egg. Oops. Boom. We're almost done. I am literally a pro. Call me pro baker right here. Look, the dish is all nice and clean. Okay, don't gonna wash this one. I'm just kidding. I'm still gonna wash it. I was about to be done without adding no vanilla. Vanilla makes a very big difference. You can tell when something like a baking product doesn't have vanilla. You can tell, trust me. 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate. Wow. Okay, it actually smells good. So I'm gonna clean all this up, and then once I'm done, I'm going to start preheating the pan, and then we're gonna start eating some cookies. We just kind of gotta mix these together. Since I don't have an ice cream scoop, I'm just gonna do this. Grabbing a brownie and just mix it together. Right there. That looks insane. I've been wanting to try these cookies for the longest, especially the ones like from Crumble Cookie. The cookie dough is almost done. You know what I want to do? I mean, you know what I know? I want to know what the future has for me. I've always been that person where, like, if I had to choose between like going to the future or like picking the past, I've always been picking the past, you know, to relive all those fun moments. But like a part of me also wants to be like, what does the future have for me? But I've always been like a nostalgic past person. We'll make probably like 5 just brownie cookies, just like that. That's a lot of cookies. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 cookies. The brownie batter made an extra 6 cookies. I'll basically see you guys once the cookies are done. Alrighty guys, the cookies are done, and I think these are the best good looking first slice cookie I've ever made before. This one right here is exactly what I was looking for. Oh my goodness. Oh my, this one, I'm gonna eat this one. That one. Wait, I actually might need a thumbnail. Wait. Okay, thumbnail. If you guys see that, you need them like, oh my god, I'll give you guys a closer look on how the cookies look like. I like when it's still kind of like raw inside. We're gonna try in 3, 2, 1. Master Chef has chefed. You guys have to try this recipe. That is going to end today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I wanted to just do a little chill baking video. Wanted to yap, wanted to bake something. So there you go. I served it to you. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And Abby is out.